Good evening. Well, it's been a while since I've done a video, nearly a week, and that's because the fall on my right shoulder um, kind of made it difficult to breathe because of the recovery of it. And it still really hurts, but I can breathe better now, so that's good. And I saw an interesting prompt which had it's set 400 in 400 years in the future, and writing assignment for a student on the early 2000s. But all the gods that people praise and worship in the future, like where it's set, are from Pokemon. So I've called this the Pokemon Conspiracy. Let's have a go. Let praise be to Mew for this blessed day, and let us ask Abra for the knowledge we receive today be taken into our minds and stored under data_class world history to be or not to be. Miss Yamonto prayed to the classroom gods. When she finished, there was a sound of beeping and screeches to signify the end to the morning prayer. She looked around the room full of screens, each with the face of a student, and smiled. Well, today we are going to look at the 21st century that changed history and destroyed our ancient enemies, the Nortamus and the Westers. Miss Yamonto clicked on a button which sent the data files with all the remaining texts and documents of the 2000s to her students. With each ping, she could tell the messages had been received properly. There was only one that came back with the dong of a corrupted file. But this teacher wasn't concerned. One student out of 1,000 doesn't matter in this lesson. It is ancient history after all. Only a few things survived the supervolcano in the Nortamus. One thing was for sure. The gods survived. Powerful beasts of old that provided everything the people needed. Gyarados was the first to be welcomed back to the people after the sky went dark. He brought the rain. Bellsprout, Venusaur, and Weedle were the next ones, providing food, nourishment, and the makings of shelter. Oh, the people sang and danced, chanting, "Oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend, Pokemon!" Miss Yamonto clicked on Ketch's picture and asked him if he was okay and received the files 100%. Ketch responded with a thumbs up emoji, but still looked a little puzzled. Miss Yamonto spoke to the whole class, saying, "Your assignment for this week is to research the files from this lesson and write a new one about what you found interesting from the early 2000s. As she described the assignment, the question, "What did you find interesting about the early 2000s?" came up on the screen. In Ketch's room, their screen went blank when the lesson finished. The assignment question still glowed on their monitor. Ketch wondered what happened with the file transfer and searched for the ones from today. They went through everything. They knew how to search data modified, search by file type, file name, ID, etc. Nothing. Ketch almost gave up when they spotted a single pixel blinking on and off slowly. They selected and opened the files and found loads of .zip files and a program named the wheeltruth.exe. Ketch was hesitant to open it, So they tried opening up all the zip documents first. All of them were empty or had only one file labelled link to the realtruth.exe. Ketch succumbed to the peer pressure of those files and went back to the realtruth.exe file. Upon running the program, Ketch's eyes were bombarded with newspapers and images and music and videos of all the entertainment from the first 10 years of the 21st century. The most shocking of them were all the episodes of Pokemon with all the gods that they had known to be the most powerful, just being in an anime and trading card game. The Westers were gruesome people. They played with our gods like some child playthings. Ketch could not comprehend what they were seeing. They asked the computer who started this sacrilegious blasphemy. Ketch was not prepared to find out that it was one of their ancestors. They were even more horrified to find out that Ash Ketchum was just a character from that anime and not some great warrior who had bartered with the gods to learn how things work. All Ketch could do was try to destroy the computer before this got out to the rest of the world. But they were too late. Already, this program was copying itself to Ketch's classmates. Yeah. That was the Pokemon conspiracy. If I had time and the brain power to do this properly, then I would have done like a proper short story of it being like a big divide between Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, with just like loads of people being on the Pokemon side and other people believing Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. So the background for this world is obviously 400 years in the future, so the 25th century. Like in the 21st century, a massive volcano exploded and wiped out most of the Western world and threw the rest of it into a nuclear winter. Yeah. And in this, the Nortamus and the Westers are basically North America and the Western world. So yeah, that would be interesting if someone wanted to use it as a proper story and do something with it. I will put the what I wrote in the not in the comments, but in the description, because I don't know, it'd be interesting if someone found it and turned it into a book or a TV show or even a film. That would be very interesting. Good night.